YouTube. And then you pop out the live chat. I don't know if there's a different chat for like my shorts stream and my like regular size stream, but okay. I think you can learn a lot from him. He has a lot of good information about streaming content development of games, including graphic design. Oh yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm not really looking for that right now though. I know a lot of people just like to follow directions. Like that's how they learn. Like they watch videos and they follow directions. That's not how I learn. I can't learn like that. It's too boring to me, like to just listen to what somebody says. Like, first of all, watching a video, I fucking hate watching a video. I cannot for the life of me sit down and watch a fucking instructional video. It's so hard. It's so hard. I don't want to do that. So I would way rather, like, I've just been reading the Godot manual. I've just been reading the manual. It literally helps me learn way better than any fucking dude yapping in my ear for an entire fucking hour. Distracted by huge anime bazongos class. I know. Listen. I like boobs too, okay? Oops, I died. I was thinking about boobs and I drowned in the ocean. Write that on my headstone. Not a tutorial type of streamer? No, but like right now he's definitely talking about stuff that I... Like, here's the thing with programmers that I fucking hate. Even the Godot tutorial just assumes some level of prerequisite knowledge that I do not have. Like, I don't have the prerequisite knowledge. I don't know what the hell they're talking about half the time. So, like, if I was watching somebody who programs talk about game development, he's just going to be saying a bunch of words that I don't understand. Godot or Godot? I have no idea. Is it French? I would call it Godot if it was from France, but otherwise I don't see why it would be pronounced Godot. Like, that's how it would be pronounced in French. I don't know if it really matters that much. Does it? Is it a French company? I thought it was an American company, but I didn't look too far into it. Oh, maybe it's like Canadian or something. Also, let me know if the music is bomping. Some of these songs are much louder than others. But also, what's up, Cubit Bard? How are you today? But yeah, Pirate Software seems like a cool guy. I was looking at his he's having a game jam, right? And I was thinking about entering it as like a way to give myself a deadline to make my first game. Cause I work way better under pressure. What's up, Morocco? How are you today? Cozy music? Yeah, I have like, it's called like Gone Fishing, relaxing video game music playlist. Oh, you're French? I'm American, but je parle petit français, just a little bit. We were talking about the game engine Godot or Godot, and we were like, is it from France? Because if it was a French word, it would be pronounced Godot, but if it's not French, then there would be Godot if it was English. Très bien. Thank you. Your English is very good. Well, that's because that's the only language I really speak. I noticed you had pre-rolls on your stream. I do not have pre-rolls on my stream. Unless you got here in the first 1 minute. I'm pretty sure you just came in when my ads were rolling. I've been streaming for 8 years. Wow, thanks. I didn't know that. I've been streaming for 8 years and I didn't know that. That's definitely not a piece of advice I give to everyone all the time for years. I run 3 minutes of ads in the first 6 minutes of my stream, and what likely happened to you is you came in during those ads. If you're getting pre-rolls, then that's like a glitch on your end, and that's nothing that I can do about it, because pre-rolls should be disabled. I disabled them like 5 fucking years ago. My old screen name was Sooty. Oh! Oh, you're joining his game jam as its solo dev? That's awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I'm like, that will actually like definitely make me, it'll like force me to learn everything faster. It's nice to meet you too, Morocco. Make me look like a tool. No, it's fine. I mean, I don't know if you see the purple check mark. I'm not playing my main game, so I might not have a lot of viewers right now, but like I am a partnered Twitch streamer. Like I don't have any problems getting viewership typically. I'm just playing a game that none of my audience really cares about. My main game is 11. Yeah, I got partnered in January of this year, playing on the Horizon server. The drink rings? Oh, that's garbage. That's not a fish. See, I wish the fishing mechanic in Horizon was like this. I don't like the fishing mechanic in Horizon either. Everyone's like, oh, it's like DDR, you should like it. It's like, it's not like DDR because it doesn't have any rhythm to it. Like, there's no music to go along with. It's just clicking buttons. See, like, I feel like this song is really loud compared to the first song that was playing. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. But yeah, I've had people complain about pre-rolls lately, and I have pre-rolls disabled. You guys should not be getting pre-rolls. But like, it is impossible to speak to a human at Twitch. Like, I kind of don't think that humans work at Twitch anymore. So like, there's nothing I can personally do. I'm not on Twitch much, so I don't know the details yet. Yeah, so if you see Nightbot there with the purple check mark, that's basically like the verification system on Twitch. And it's a pretty hard bar to hit. Like, it's like less than the top 1% of people qualified to get partner. You have to average 75 viewers for 3 months straight to apply. And then when you apply, most people don't get accepted on their first application. I got accepted on my second application. Pushing for partner is fucking stressful. And when I did it too, raids didn't count. Like, raids didn't count and beds didn't count. Nothing counted except for like your raw viewership. Now they've made it a little bit easier. They've made it so if you get a big raid, like, then that can count towards your average. But that was a very recent change. That was like last month or something. Congrats to your partner. Thank you. It's a pretty big achievement on Twitch. It's usually like the biggest achievement that people are going for. But like that was a really big tuna. But like being a Twitch partner, I think that some people have a mistaken idea that if you get partner on Twitch, then you won't be able to, like, what's it called? You'll be able to just like go full time. Yeah, fishing on 11 is terrible. Like, on retail, it's just, you just cast the rod and that's it. And on Horizon, you have to play that like little mini game. And the mini game is just like not actually fun at all. What's up, Liuzi? How are you today? Bonjour. Je ne parle pas bien. I think I said something in French earlier, and now YouTube thinks that I'm a French streamer. It subs bots, and that's the point. Yeah. No, that is what it's there for. It's not there to be fun. But like, if you're gonna have a fishing mechanic, you could make it a fun fishing mechanic. I find most fishing mechanics to not be super fun though. How do I change my bait again? Is it B? I'm fine. Sorry for my bad English. Oh, don't worry about it. I can try to speak a little French. I don't even remember the word for try in French. Is it essayer? Essayer? Je... now I don't remember the volative tense. I know just enough French to get really confused if I think about it too much. No such thing as a fun fishing mechanic? I think the fishing mechanic in this game is fun. How do you say fishing in French? I know how to say... Wait, do I remember how to say fish? Is it pêche? Fruits de mer. Fruits de mer is seafood. Fishing in the Ocarina of Time. That is a... I think I liked it in that. I actually don't remember. Cosmetic green tank top unlocked. Nice. It's called web fishing. Breath of Fire 4 and Final Fantasy 15. I haven't played either of those games. VR spin-off for fishing. Wait, really? Final Fantasy 15 does? I should look into that. That sounds hilarious. Every minigame should be a gauntlet of rhythm and reflex challenges that requires every ounce of your attention and effort. I don't want that. What's it about a good fishing mechanic versus not good ones from your perspective opinion? One that doesn't stress me out. Like if I'm fishing, I kind of want to relax, right? Like fishing should be a relaxing activity. I think. Like, because in real life, when you're fishing, if you're not like on a, I don't know, like a tuna rig or something like that, like if you're not like commercial fishing, like fishing is like a relaxing activity, right? No, I find Stardew Valley's fishing mechanic to be stressful too. Oh, yeah, I thought you were being serious, Lever. Terraria's fishing? I think I have, but only because I was trying to catch the fishing boss. Sorry, B-Schemer. I don't know what language that is. I'm not sure why YouTube is showing me to a bunch of people. Like, what language is my live set to right now? Sorry, I only speak English and like a very little bit of French. And I know polite words in other languages, but I think that's Spanish and I don't really know Spanish, so sorry. Yeah, fishing is like a passive activity. Fishing should be like a chill game. Sunken treasure. Cosmetic green flannel? Nice. Now we're really fishing. Oh, I forgot I have these sunglasses. There we go. I look really cool. You only know like swear words and stuff. I know like polite words, I think, in like I know a little bit of Irish. Like I took one class of Irish. And I took like classes in Spanish, but it was so long ago. Like when I was young. Oh, if you know swears in Spanish, can you I should show you the message that somebody sent, I think in Spanish on YouTube, and you can tell me if it's a swear or not. A seahorse. I don't know. I just like this game because like the fishing mechanic is very chill. Like I can look at my chat and not worry about having to react to it super fast. Like you have to react to things so quickly in some fishing games. It's just less fun. I don't know. I think I was going to play this game for about an hour or two today. It is. I found, oh, you know what I was doing last time? I was looking for, because I have all these bones. Like, look at this skull I've been carrying around. I think there might be one more piece, though. Boss fights and souls combat. I mean, I wouldn't participate, but you have fun with that. Oh, Pidge just logged in. I wonder if people can join, like, can people join your game from, like, being your friend on Steam? Hopefully I get lots of money from all of these fish, because I'm kind of broke. Pug. I actually don't know. Oh, no, I just noticed. Oh, that was I was not looking, and that one was like a harder one. Whoops. I do not know swears in Irish. I think he taught us one. Like, he taught us one for fun because it was an adults only class, but then I don't remember. Like, I don't remember what it was. I mostly... Irish is such a difficult language because it's so different from English. Like, there's only like a couple of languages in the world that have like the word order that it has, and like one of the only other languages that has the same word order is like Tagalog, which is like the language they speak in the Philippines. Big tuna. Large tuna. Oh, I need to make a ping roll for playing this game too, actually. I feel like it's way more fun when you're playing with other people. Last time I streamed it, there was a bunch of people who were around to play, but I guess it's like Saturday night, so... Maybe cool people aren't like at their house playing web fishing. A marlin. Oh, and I found a bonus coin bag. How do I would like the money, please. Do I have to equip the coin bag? Or do I just sell it? Maybe I have to sell it. I wonder, do I have like a maximum amount of inventory? I'm afraid to catch a fish and then like throw it out. Dude, people catch whales. Like, I've seen really big whales that like break the museum and stuff. 2D and 3D combo looks nice. Yeah, and there's actually like a little thing you can put over it. Oh, I'll do it after. There's like a pixelization filter you can put over it, which looks really cute. And it kind of makes the whole game look a little bit pixelated, which is really, really cute. I actually was wondering if this is part of the Godot engine. And if it is, I was like, what if I made a game that, like, with the graphics... What if I made a game with graphics that were generated in the same way as Super Mario RPG? Because Super Mario RPG is also pixelated, it's basically downscaled images of 3D models. And I don't know. This is like one of my favorite games of all time, so I think it would be fun to like make a game using the same type of graphics. But what they did is they like 3D modeled it back in like the 90s, which was really, really... You're trying to make a shader that does this? Yeah, I'm wondering like how they did it on here. Should go off on pixel art. That's my favorite. Dude, my fucking pixel art videos got false reported and I got demonetized. Oh, I have no bait. Whoops. Not familiar with Godot? I'm pretty sure this was made in Godot. How much was this game? $5? This is like the best $5 I've ever spent. You spend $5 and you get you just get the like fishing part of Animal Crossing. And that's it. You can call it a day. What was I gonna click on? Oh, bait. B for bait. Leeches. Yeah, I've been in TikTok jail since then. Like, what happens is they like nerf your reach for a while after you get a video that gets taken down for violating guidelines, which my video did not violate any guidelines, but you know what? Whatever. Ooh, a shining flounder, but it's like really tiny. That was like the world's smallest flounder. Yeah, it's only $5. Yeah, on TikTok. It's on TikTok. TikTok is the only... Oh my god. TikTok is the only platform I have problems on. Ooh! I caught a shark. Cool. And I'm almost rank 10. I'm gonna like fish away all of these leeches. Then I'm gonna go like get stuff at the board, the quest board. Let's go. Yeah, like, and it sucks because like I don't want to get into it. My Twitch viewers are probably fucking sick of hearing me complain about TikToks. But yeah, it sucks. That's all I'll say. It's bad. That's why I've been starting to try to stream to YouTube a little bit more. Because it's just more reliable and I can just like say whatever I want there and not have to worry about it as much, you know? As a producer of shader graphics? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because it's something you can turn on and off. And it's something you can turn up and down. So I'm kind of wondering if it's like a built-in thing in Godot or Godot. I don't know. I'm very curious though. I know that Godot is better. People have been telling me that it's better for like 2D types of games. But even if I could just like make like a program for myself to pixelize 3D renders of things, like yeah, just a shader. All I would need is a shader, and then I could make graphics in the style of Super Mario RPG and like Donkey Kong Country. I have 5 more leeches. I kind of want to go get... I have a latte in the fridge. I was drinking, but then I had a stomachache. Yeah, Garma, and it's been worse lately. I'm hoping after the election, like, TikTok fucking stops force-feeding me political content, because it's gotten to the point where I've started like looking at the people who follow me and searching who they are following, and if they're following like Nazi accounts and shit, like I've just been blocking them, and it sucks that I have to like go and like research my followers like this. Crash, thank you so much for the 15. Thank you for the 15
Godot can do
months.
2D or 3D, but if you're going 3D, it's easier to use other engines like Unreal.
Good to know. Pink, thank you for the follow. Disgusting username, though. Every TikTok live I join, there's usually an argument in the chat. Because that's the only way you can get TikTok chat to, like, actually push your stream. Ew. Gross. How are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, what I was saying, Crash, was that I don't know if you see like the pixel like rendering that's going on here. I would love to make like a small program just to upload 3D sprites into, so that it can pixelize them, so that I can make sprites out of that, which is how the sprites in games like Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario RPG were made. I think that would be like really cute and fun. I don't think my username is much better. I don't know. When I see your name, I just like see the brr part, the brr, like that part like overtakes my brain. I didn't even read the first half of it until you said that. I'm not seeing Nazi accounts. Yeah, no, on TikTok, I was getting like, on TikTok I have way more followers. I have like 20,000 followers, and I keep getting like hate comments, and I keep getting recommended to very like disgusting people. I'm like, why are these people seeing my content? So I like went through my followers and started searching who they were following to see like why I was getting recommended to like nasty, disgusting Nazi incel people, and it's because I had a bunch of people who were following me who were following that type of content. So I've been going through my followers and like fucking blocking them. I blocked 1% of my followers on TikTok, actually. Over 300 accounts. What's up, Othmente? How are you today? Can't say something is gross on TikTok without getting a violation for bullying. Yeah, that's the other thing. The censorship is just crazy. Like I said, I don't want to keep whining about it, though. Because I whine about it a little too much on here. Like, I do nothing but complain about it. And my TikTok followers are definitely going to be annoyed. I mean, my Twitch followers are definitely going to be annoyed because I never shut the fuck up about it, you know? You're not on the internet like that? Probably for the best, TBH. It's unhealthy for your brain to be on TikTok as much as I am. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I wanna use up this one more leech bait that I have. And then I wanna go get my latte out of my fridge. Very weird to be a Nazi and watch someone. It's very weird to be a Nazi, period. It's just weird to have weird, fucked up, hateful views like that. But it's also like, there's a lot of like dating and like manosphere content on TikTok, and people who are following that kind of stuff, like the men who are like, women all cheat and blah blah blah, like content like that. I'm just like, I don't want to watch this. Like, I don't want you guys to watch me if you're watching this. What's up, Namek? Yeah, it's called web fishing. It's pretty new. It's like, it came out very recently, I think, like in the last few weeks. All right, let me go get my latte really quick. What's up, Javi? I don't know if this is what was giving me a tummy ache earlier, but we're about to find out. The dev docs in Godot, and it should be easily done. Yeah, that's what I figured, Crash. Because this, I'm pretty sure this game was made in Godot, and the fact that you can just turn the pixelization off, like, just kind of led me to believe that it was probably made, like, it's probably built in to Godot to some extent. Y'all, do you not think poop is gross? Just at work with some downtime. What's up? My day's going pretty good. I just went live. I'm playing a little bit of the fishing game. I just used up all my bait. Yeah, I hope your day at work isn't too busy. I'm glad you have some downtime. How long is your shift today? Shader systems built into Godot. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, so this is just something I'll have to look into. So that I can make a tool. I want to make a tool, like, it's not even a game. I want to make a tool that makes graphics in the style of Mario RPG and Donkey Kong Country. You're on a 72-hour shift, damn. Dude, that's crazy. How I always wonder how shifts like that are like legal. But then those are just, you just work those 3 days, right? And then you don't have to work for the rest of the week. Because I mean, 72 hours is way more than the average person works in a week. Hatch a shiny Lotad now? It doesn't, I need to like add a little, I need to add like a little animation or something when people redeem that. The type of job? Yeah, so I'm also streaming on YouTube, and I'm talking to my mod Javi, who's EMT. 96 plus is illegal, 72 hours is legal. Wow. It's just crazy to me, like working 72 hours in a row is so much. I just sold so much shrimp. Big Frogman. Okay, I need to like upgrade my camp or something. Oh, here it is. So expensive to get a camp tier 2. Yeah, getting 4 days off is cool. Only pain in the butt. Oh yeah, getting someone to take care of your doggies. Streaming your main source of income? No. Oh, this was something I was gonna go off on a rant on before, but I think I got distracted. People think that hitting partner on Twitch gets you way more money than it does. Like, getting partner on Twitch does not mean that you make enough money that you can go full-time on Twitch. I know people that work on oil rigs. They have to work a whole chunk of a month or something at a time. Yes, oil rigs are like that too. But it seems like, I don't know. When it comes to like EMT and like nursing and stuff, it seems like unsafe. But I guess there's just things that are like really annoying to like have to change over. I don't know. It must make sense somewhere, right? Increase rod power from 3 to 10. That seems like a big upgrade. Fly hook lure. Waits for your input before beginning to reel in. Gain a small amount of cash on every catch. Challenge lure. Pop-ups appear during the fishing minigame. Clicking on them gives cash, but missing them hurts you. Oh, interesting. I don't like to talk about my industry too much online. It's not very safe. I think a max nurse a shift can do. Max nurse a shift can do. A max shift a nurse can do is 24 hours. They're always going. Yeah, 24 hours is a long time to stay awake for. Like if they don't get a little nap, if they don't get to sleep or something. What's up, Truth Mystery on YouTube? How are you today? I want a game exactly like this that randomly turns into a horror game. Isn't that like almost what Undertale is? Oh, I just got so much more money. Well, not so much more money. I got some more money. Yeah, it is Namek. People can join in on my lobby. Jory joined my lobby. I'm not sure where he ran off to, though. Get back into streaming, just treat it like an infomercial to sell stuff the whole time. Actually, you can't do that, Pink. I wanted to do like a funny segment where like it would be like a redeem, where people could like redeem it, and then I would advertise the tea that I'm partnered with. Exclamation point zest, by the way. But they actually have like pretty strict rules about what you are allowed, like how you're allowed to advertise things on Twitch. Are you some kind of spy? No, I'm just a woman who doesn't want to be followed to work. Whenever I'm like, I don't really want to talk about my industry on here, people are like, oh, so you're in the FBI. Like, no, I'm just a woman. Like, actually, I just don't want weird dudes to find my workplace and then try to meet me there. Happened to a friend of mine. Literally. I was thinking your name implies you work with metals. No, I did study biomedical engineering in college, though, and I did study... I studied material science, so that's when I learned about electroslag welding. Industry is drawing big-boobed anime women. True. What if everything I sell is stuff I make? If it's all art, I'm sure I'd have to browse the legalities. Yeah, you would have to look into it. I'm not sure what it's like if it's stuff that you are making. Like if you're like having your own QVC where you're advertising like your own Etsy listings, I don't know if that would count the same way, but you would have to definitely look into it. I mean, but if you think about it, like you don't really see other brands doing that. Except for, well, brands definitely do things with... Oh, that's awesome, Jory. Obviously, I don't want to talk about that in my Twitch chat, though. I just don't want to argue with people about it. But I think it's cool. Thermite welding is very cool. That's a railway thing, though. Yeah, I don't think we learned about that, really. Electroslag welding was, like, kind of a one-off thing that we learned about, because we didn't learn, like, a ton about welding. But electroslag welding we learned about for whatever reason, and I just thought the word was very silly, so... Someone showed up to my work, they get laughed out of the room. Yeah, I mean, but you're like 10 feet taller and you could like throw your car at them. Javi is the Hulk in real life, essentially, in my mind. I unfortunately cannot pick up a car and throw it at someone. I want to make fake products and sell it. Make my own toilet paper stuff. Oh, but like not real? I mean, if you're not actually selling anything, then you probably could do that. I don't see why not. If you weren't actually selling anything, like you're just selling fake products, and you just want to have like a QVC style show without actually selling anything, like I don't see why that would be banned. You could probably actually do that and make it really obnoxious, as long as you're not actually selling anything. The problem is that if you're actually, and I was looking this up because I thought it would be funny to have like a very obnoxious type of ad for my for like my collab thing, but you can't have scrolling or blinking text or things like that. Like you have to do lots of random, like there's just so much stuff that's like banned from advertising on here. Yeah, like a Pit Viper website. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to do that, Javi, but when I was reading the rules for branded content, like you can't do that, unfortunately. I mean, but Twitch does like partner with brands sometimes. Like they had like their whole weird AI Mountain Dew raid thing. Go back to watching my Unranked to GM. See ya. I hope you have a good night, Burr. It's not Animal Crossing related. It's an indie game. It's basically like the fishing part of Animal Crossing, though. You can either be a cat or a dog. There's no village. There's no villagers or anything like that. What is the meaning of life? I'm just some bitch on the internet. Why are you asking me? Friend acquired a stalker. The building she worked had a 3-letter. What's in the back of the building that it was hers? Ended up having a really bad week. Oh yeah, no, see that's the thing is that my last job like literally had multiple man traps and like cameras all over the place and stuff. Like it wasn't a government position. It was just something where we worked with a lot of expensive things. So like talking about stuff was like we weren't allowed to actually talk about our job outside of work. But it's not because it was like top secret or anything. It's just that it was I was touching things that would cost like $1 million, like that fit like in my pocket. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it was like very high security, but not because it was anything like to do with the government or anything like that. It was just expensive. The meaning of life is building Gunpla. That's what Twitch says. Do you say man trap? Yeah, so a man trap is like when there's two, if you guys have ever been to like, I don't know, a shooting range or like a building that's like high security, a man trap is basically like there's like 2 doors. You walk in one door and that door has to fully close before you can walk through the next door. Because if someone was coming into the building with like, I don't know, a gun or something, like they would be able to lock them into that room. Like they would just be able to, they wouldn't be able to get into the next door because the next door has like a code and a card. So you have to be able to, you have to get in through the first door and then you have to stand in that room and then you can go through the second door. Umbrella Corp, no. Like fraud? What's like fraud, Caterpie? I don't know what that was referring to, sorry. Are you asking if I worked in the business of fraud? Huh? What? Are we all just some bitches on the internet? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why are you going to YouTube to find the meaning of life? That's your first mistake. Going to YouTube to find the meaning of life, like you're gonna come out on the other side red pilled, blue pilled, black pilled, pink pilled, I don't know, some kind of pilled. You're gonna have a bad time. A beetle the size of a quarter just walked on my foot. Oh, well, was it like a cute beetle at least? You already know the meaning of life. Oh no. Dare I ask? Dare I ask the YouTube comment section what the meaning of life is? All right, what color pill did you swallow? Let's go. Just spit it out. Having enough money to enjoy canes. To glorify God. Well, you have fun with that. Peter pilled. God, I wish. Who doesn't want to be Peter pilled? You have a hot wife and you're just a dumbass. Like, that's it. That's your life. I don't even remember anything else that happened in Family Guy. 42. I loved that book when I was a kid. No, I don't actually think there is any meaning to life. We're just kind of here. Like, we're just chilling. And people with very feeble brains need to make up a meaning to life because they can't handle the randomness of it all. A nihilist? No. Not really. Because things matter. Just because there's no meaning to life, just because we're just like here, doesn't mean that nothing that we do matters. I think things do matter. I think we should make the world better for other people. I'm no different than a beetle in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Javi. Like, and I think that our lives have as much meaning as we give to it. The meaning of life is whatever you want it to be. If you want your meaning of life to be to like glorify like whatever God you worship, like go for it. My issue is when you come and you try to make that everyone's priority. Life has no intrinsic meaning, which is why we're justified in giving it one. Yeah, just give it whatever meaning you want. There's no inherent meaning that everything ends up the same death heat of the universe. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah. So there's no point to it all. So, I mean, there is a point to things that you do. But like, at the end of the day, and when we all end up space dust, will any of it have mattered? No, because the only thing that gives anything meaning is ourselves. Like, if you do something that has meaning to another person, then what you did has meaning, right? But to think that there's some kind of afterlife where you're going to be rewarded for the things that you do, I think that's really selfish. I don't think that's why you should be doing things. Like, just because you're scared of like getting punished in the afterlife, or you're only doing things because you want to be rewarded in the afterlife, I think that just makes you kind of like selfish, because it's all about you, like what you're going to get out of it, when you should be helping other people just to help other people. What about by Mountain Dew? Talking about the meaning of life, yeah. But when we die, then the meaning dies if the meaning comes from ourselves, yeah. But the things that you did in your life will impact others still, and it has meaning to them. And if you don't care about how your life affects others, except for that it might get you rewards in the afterlife, then that's like very selfish of you, isn't it? What is tteokbokki? Oh, it's like a rice cake. It's so delicious. It's like a spicy rice cake. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be spicy, but it's usually spicy. I'd have lurked to say I agree. What's up, Edo? Thank you for the lurk. But eventually everyone dies? Yeah. And we were never here. And does that make you angst? Like, is that scary for you to think about? It's not scary for me. I do good things to help people who are around me while I exist and while they exist. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't end up mattering, then it's not going to matter. But it matters right now. So why wouldn't I do it? Happy to be dirt again. Just a concept other people believe wrongly, in my opinion. All right, well, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your beliefs. You can do whatever you want. If you're gonna try to make me believe in some kind of god or something like that, it's not gonna happen. A large bluefish. The word meaning of life really constrains it all. I like the idea that we're all conduits for an overarching soul that is God universe. We all create consciousness collectively type of deal. I mean, the way that I see things is that we're all just like, we're all part of whatever existence is right now. All we can do is try to be the best that we can be with the time that we're given or that we have or that we get. Like, regardless of how we get it, we should just be helping other people whenever we can. Like, you know what I mean? It gave me a lot of perspective. You're also quite young. No, I'm 34 years old. Truth, you're kind of misreading the room. We're trying to heal. Yeah. Oh, ban that guy if he's being rude to you, Javi. Don't sass my mods. He's trying to tell you to chill and you're not chilling, so you can just leave. If my here's a word of advice to everyone. A word of advice to everyone in any of my platforms. If one of my mods says something like, "Hey, we're trying to chill here," that means you chill out. And if you don't chill out, if you say something, if you sass my mods, like, we're just gonna ban you. I chose my mods for a reason. My mods are chill, cool dudes. And they help me keep the vibes chill and cool, right? So if they're trying to, like, you know, keep the vibes, like, normal, and you're gonna be weird and creepy or be an asshole to them, like, you're gonna get banned, so. Confident atheist is raised in a church. Part of me feels like hell awaits. Perhaps there's no way to fully shake off that trauma. I mean, the way I see it, memes, I was also raised, like, my family is Catholic, and I was raised with, like, a lot of that religious stuff around me. But, like, the way I see it is, like, I can just be the best person that I can be. And if there is a God and that God doesn't think that that me just being a good person was good enough, then maybe that's not a God I wanted to worship in the first place, right? Like, if it's an egotistical God where I have to, like, say Hail Marys and all of that shit and do all of that, and not doing any of that negates everything else good that I did with my life, all of the charity work, all the community service, if that is all just completely erased by the fact that I didn't pray to Jesus hard enough, then I think that God is egotistical and I didn't want to worship him anyway, right? That's just my own mindset about religion. I'm kind of, like, agnostic, I guess, maybe. Like, I'm an atheist, but, like, I recognize that atheism is a choice to not believe in a God, like, so maybe I'm more, like, agnostic, because I'm not going to sit here and, like, argue with people about the existence of God either. Because, like, I guess there could be a God. There could be multiple gods. There could be many gods. I don't know. We could be a computer program for all I know. But, so, like, people are entitled to believe whatever they want. But I just don't really believe in any of that. It needs to believe that we return to the soil, and balance is in honesty, how you treat others. I've been reconnecting with that as opposed to fearing a creator. I've been feeling as though I was on the same plane as my dogs lately. It's refreshing. Yeah, you mean, like, Native American Indian, right, Javi? I just want to be clear that I'm not getting confused with, like, Hinduism or something. Yeah, okay. More faith in atheism than agnostic. Yeah, I mean, with being, like, an atheist, you have to, like, I just feel like a lot of atheists are just such dicks about it. There's really no reason to be. Like, there's really just no reason to have a chip on your shoulder about it. Like people have all kinds of different experiences in their lives, and who am I to tell them that they didn't, I don't know, have some kind of miracle happen to them? Do you know what I mean? Opposing is too much work. Yeah, like I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. I just have my own beliefs, and other people can have theirs, you know? But also, okay, I was part of the Secular Student Alliance in college, and those kids were fucking obnoxious. Like Reddit atheists. Got a call. See ya, Javi. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully your call is not too bad. Atheism is a result of religious trauma? Maybe. I think that a lot of atheists like think that they're being extremely logical by saying like, oh, well, there's no proof of God, so God doesn't exist. But like, that's not logical either. Like, what is actually logical is to say like, there's literally no way for us to prove or disprove the existence of a deity. Do you know what I mean? There's no way to prove or disprove it. There's no way to prove or disprove that we're like a line of code in a supercomputer. Like, right? I think agnostic is the most scientific practice of religion. I agree. I still usually tell people I'm an atheist. I hate when people use religion as a scapegoat or a platform. No, I do too, and I think, like, I like that the dog talks. I like that they talk when you talk. A smart creationist could destroy there's no proof argument. I mean, I don't know. Because, like, at the end of the day, you can't really prove or disprove, like, a god. Like, I've read a lot of arguments because I don't like to personally be in an echo chamber, you know? Not saying either is right. Yeah, like, it's just, this is why they argue, and no, you're right though, because this is why atheists and like religious people will argue, and sometimes the religious people will wipe the floor with them, because they're just both fundamentally wrong. Like, you cannot prove or disprove either if a god exists or not. Like, you can't prove or disprove it. I'm agnostic leaning toward antithesis. I mean, I'm pretty against organized religion, especially because most of the organized religions are very brainwashy and sexist. But being an atheist doesn't mean that you're not sexist, right? Like, being an atheist doesn't magically cure you of all of the societal messaging that we receive, and it's not just from religion. So that was a big reason why I just stopped talking to other atheists. Oh, I think this music is really quiet. The other music kept getting like really loud. We got the SpongeBob playlist on now. Yeah, you went to Sunday school. That stuff was pretty damaging. Organized religion is very damaging to the world, but that's the thing, is that, is it religion or is it these attitudes that we have that get baked into religion? Because religion adopts the attitudes of the people around. I noticed this when I was reading a lot about Irish history, and how like Catholicism came to Ireland and how Saint Bridget came to be. I think I'm okay with not knowing that none of us really know. It shouldn't matter. Knowing where we came from is going to change our nature. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine not knowing either. Like, I don't feel like it's this like burning mystery that needs to be solved for me. What I care a lot more about is its effects on society, like day to day, you know? And organized religion has pretty bad effects on society in people's day-to-day lives. You find purpose in the act of living? Yeah. You kind of have to make your own purpose. And if religion helps you find that purpose, like, you're not hurting other people, then I don't see any problem with that either. Because it's a choice to believe as much as it is a choice to not believe. And who am I to judge making that choice? What's up, Haruku? How are you today? We're having some deep philosophical conversations over web fishing right now. I don't know, I like talking about this kind of stuff when I'm not arguing with people. When I'm not like arguing with someone who's just gonna be like actively rude to me and my mods. Had moments where I thought I met God or something like that. I've had moments where like I'd be at a concert and I'm like, I feel like this is like I felt like it's like I feel God in this Chili's tonight, you know? You know that Vine? Like I've definitely been to concerts where I'm like, I feel like this is how religious people must feel when they're singing hymns at church. Like that's how I felt when I saw The Used for the first time. So we fish? Yeah, this game is called web fishing. It's fun. I believe there are people higher up and undermining education because they know the truth too. Well, it's kind of like what I was saying before. Like we have a lot of fucked up attitudes in our society, but when you become it, like when you are an atheist, like you're not suddenly absolved of those attitudes. Those attitudes exist regardless, and just abolishing religion, or like if religion just disappeared overnight, like people would still have a lot of shitty attitudes that get baked into religion, because a lot of religion just has shitty attitudes. It just reinforces shitty attitudes or beliefs that already existed in that society. And that's what I learned when I was studying like folklore and Irish history, which was super interesting to me, because Saint Bridget was like not a real person. Saint Bridget was like the goddess of the dawn, like probably to like ancient Celtic religion, that when Catholicism got brought to Ireland, the people wouldn't stop worshiping. Like there was a bunch of things in Irish culture that people just would not stop worshiping even though the Catholics were there. So the Catholics just decided to try to be like, yeah, no, this is a holy well of like Catholicism or something. Like they like Catholicized a bunch of the old beliefs and practices to get people to join the church, because people were not letting go of those beliefs. You're a Catholic. Is this a question? You might want to put a question mark. The folklore of Saint Bridget. I don't remember what her lore is in the church, but like actual Saint Bridget was like the goddess of the dawn in like early pagan beliefs. What's up, Toxic Male Gamer? What a name. Yeah, it's super cozy, Haruku. I like this game. It's a good game to like listen to SpongeBob music and yap to. I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy XI pretty soon though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was like I listened to an episode of there is a podcast called Blerini Beladish, which is in Irish, but the podcast itself usually has like a couple of pieces in spoken Irish, and then the rest of it is in English. And there was an episode all about Saint Bridget, and it was really, really interesting to learn about. Can a video game even be considered a game if it doesn't revolve around fishing? What's up, Ben? And Dark, how are you guys today? Sorry, I didn't say hello to you. I was too busy yapping. Add to the religious text to quell the people. That's, yeah. My name is Ironic, promise? Okay. You're good? Okay, cool. Sorry. Sometimes I miss people because I'm talking too much. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this game. And it's fun that other people can like join your game, you know? Like this. I think regardless of religion, I like listening to any stories. I think all the made-up stories at describing some sort of morals or thing about our psyche. I just like a story. No, I feel that. I mean, that's why you have, and like, that's why you have bands like, you have lots of creative projects that take inspiration from different religious texts. Like Avenged Sevenfold, most of their early songs were just Bible stories. Like Avenged Sevenfold was, all of their early music was just retellings of Bible stories to metal music. Yeah, it's like a $5 game. It's pretty fun. I don't know when Avenged Sevenfold started to change, though. I feel like it was after City of Evil, but I could be wrong. It might have been before. But even their name is like a reference to some Bible thing. Oh, you didn't know that about Avenged Sevenfold? Yeah, their name is like a Bible reference. I don't remember because like I stopped going to church and stuff when I was very, very young. Like when I was like 12, I was like, fuck this shit. Gauntlet Legends is $3. What is Gauntlet Legends? I don't know if I've heard of that game. I have a lot of new games to play right now, though, so I don't know if I'm in the market for another one. Multiplayer old school arcade game. Hey, what's up, Mod? How are you today? It's a 3D hack and slash? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I ever played it. N64 game? It's the same franchise? I don't think I ever played that game. On the N64, I was playing mostly like children's games. So. Oh, doom scrolling. Fun, fun. Maybe you should hope fish instead. Snort some hopium and go fishing. I like how when I fish I can catch an oyster. Can you imagine catching an oyster with your fishing hook? Oh my god. I feel like SpongeBob music is like the perfect music for this game. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I don't know if I've really played a lot of hack and slash games. Yeah, we're listening to an hour of relaxing SpongeBob music. Semi-fatal relationship with Baldur's Gate. Nice. I've heard that game is really fun. It's definitely like not my type of game. Like I'm not big into story-based games. Like I love this game. You just log in and you fish and like there's no story. The story is that you are a cat and you are fishing with your friends, like with your buddies. Like that's the game. That's the story. I much prefer games like that. I think while I'm playing Final Fantasy XI today, I might... I wonder if I should, like... Alright, if I, like, camp the Pumpkin King or whatever... Maybe I can do, like, a Godot, like, tutorial, like, while I do that. Because, like, there's like, an hour of downtime between each Pumpkin King fight. As a Klepto simulator? Demian? Klepto simulator? Klepto? Like, are you just stealing things? Perfect fix for relaxing? Yeah, I have like two of my two go-to fishing playlists are an hour of relaxing SpongeBob music, and there's a playlist on Spotify called Gone Fishing. I mean, not Spotify. There's a playlist on YouTube called Gone Fishing. Every fork and bowl I can find, that's so funny. For games where you can jump in. Yeah, me too. Binding of Isaac I couldn't get into. It looked a little gory for me. Like, I know it's like cartoon gore, but like, ugh. I just don't like organ things. It looked really gross. But I usually prefer multiplayer games, personally. Do I have any bait? Do I have to go buy more bait? Oh, I ran out of bait. don't know what this like spine and stuff is for. See, this song is really loud. I'm gonna skip it. Pumpkin King is lame. You only need to get experience every 12 hours, but if you need the drops. Yeah, I still need the goblin outfit, so I'm not doing it for experience. I'm hoping that it's like less crowded now. Sometimes some of the SpongeBob music is giving me like a slightly eerie Backrooms music vibe. That's funny. Oh yeah, you can play co-op in Baldur's Gate. My friend is doing story stuff while I'm stuffing anything not nailed down. That's funny. That's so good. I love that. Wait, okay, I want to go to the store again. How much money do I have? Like $1,000? Let's go. Usually I listen to like emo kind of screamo music when I play Final Fantasy XI, but lately Spotify has not been cooperating with me, like at all. And I haven't fully remade the playlist on YouTube yet. Oh, I went the wrong way, I think, in the first place. Let's go! But yeah, I think that I'm gonna do some Pumpkin King today because I need to get my goblin outfit still, and then I might like try to like learn Godot at the same time because of like the long downtime between fights. I was kind of like going through the Godot tutorial last night, but here's the thing with every programming thing is that I feel like they don't define enough terms or something. Like sometimes I'll read a paragraph and I'm like, what the fuck does this say? Like, there's always, like, this... They just, like, assume you have some level of like, I think that programmers are just fucking terrible at writing tutorials. Gotta do the holiday events. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, you get a cosmetic item after the first kill, and then you get another one after 5 kills. So I have to do the 5 kills one. I think I need to kill it 3 more times. Always catch freshwater fish, no matter the body of water. Oh, interesting. Chance not to consume bait. That seems really good. I want, like, more money, so... Rod chance. Catching bonus loot. Okay. I wonder if I've unlocked, like, more cosmetics, because, like, the more you play... Yeah. Oh, I can get all of these flannels. I like the salmon flannel. Oh, there's hoodies? I want a hoodie. Very basic action platformer some years ago. Most of what I remember is me scratching myself at tutorials. Yeah, what's up, Billy? I love this game, especially because I can draw like big anime boobies everywhere. I wish that it would like let me graffiti. I want it to like allow me to graffiti the lighthouse. Like, they should let me do that. She looks like Bulma. Whenever I have this blue hair, like whenever I give my anime girly blue hair, I just think of Bulma. They gloss over a ton of stuff for brevity reasons. Yeah, that's what, but like it's like this tutorial's for complete beginners, and then I'll be like doing it and I'm like, this is not for complete beginners. You guys don't even know what a you guys don't even know what a complete beginner is. Like that's what I can tell from this. Sorry, sometimes I get distracted drawing like big booby anime girls. She is stinky though. Oops. I wanted to make like the small. I just want to make sure everyone knows that she's like really smelly. Stinky. See you, Mod. I hope you have a good night. But yeah, this game is super duper fun. I usually can fish for like about an hour though before I'm like, all right, that's enough fishing. That is enough fishing for me. There's my stinky, smelly, big booby anime girl of the day. She's wearing a golden bikini. Scratching my head? Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, I feel like... Well, I was doing the tutorial and it says it's for complete beginners, and like I've been following it for the most part, but like I feel like the only reason I can follow it is because I have messed around with Final Fantasy XI enough that I am not a complete beginner anymore. But I hate it. I hate that every coding tutorial is like, this is for complete beginners with no coding experience, and it's literally never for, it's never actually for that. Like, ever. I wish there was, like, a thing that you could click on this to, like, make it so you can sit. Because it's, like, it's so hard sometimes. Where's the sit button? There we go. Sitting on the... Why is sitting on the bench, like, the hardest thing to do in this game? Okay. I'm going to boot up Final Fantasy XI now. Yeah. Let me just have a BRB screen really quick. I don't know, does the lobby close on everyone when I leave, or does it just make someone a new one? Have you tried sitting on a bench IRL? That's true! They make them all so, like, anti-homeless that they're also, like, anti-human. Oh, sorry, Jory, yeah. Final Fantasy XI with this music? I usually try to put on my other music, but I can play this music until it ends, till the playlist ends. There's still about a half hour of it. Fishing. I don't know why I just decided to write fishing, like, really fancy. There we go. Man. fishing. Also known as MILF. Oh, I can't write. Okay, well, whatever. I'm ending this anyway. It is really cozy. Yeah, hostile architecture. Alright, we're closing the game. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy XI, and I'm gonna try it. Okay, does anyone have information about the Pumpkin King? Does it, like, spawn in the same place every time, or... Like, what's the deal with the Pumpkin King? Final Fantasy XI. This is not Game of the Year. This is Game of the Year 2002. What's up, Milky and Main Liars? I'm actually in the process of switching games. I was playing Web Fishing, and now I'm going to play Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, web fishing is so cozy. I love web fishing. Oh, we're going from fishing to cursed. I know. Cozy? Never heard of it. We're playing like self-harm the game. Like, oh, are you a masochist? Do you want to grind in a cursed, punishing game? Well, do I have the game for you? What am I doing playing with my mouse? Ew, get this shit out of here. Oh, we can't see it on here. Let's see. 11. Let me turn on... Let me block my chat here. Let me... It's not showing up on the... Oh, it's also like has double sound on YouTube. There we go. Game capture. Let me add game capture. Is it window? Do I have it under window capture? Yes. There we go. Sorry. I have sorry guys, I have like a vertical and a horizontal, so I'm trying to set it up properly. And I need to block my chat on YouTube also. Image. Main Liars, thank you for the follow on YouTube. Sorry, I'll look at my chat again in a second. I just need to... I need to block out my Horizon chat just in case there are like inappropriate things being said by people. As we know, that occasionally happens. TurboTax! Very true, actually. It looks relaxing. The fishing game is very relaxing. This game can be relaxing. It isn't always, though. Alright, are there people, like, online in my link shell? Kind of. I don't know if people were telling the truth, like, that the Pumpkin King spawns in the same place every time now. Alright, anyone know where Pumpkin King is next? Oh, wrong link shell. I think that I need to end this also. Let me I need to restart my YouTube cuz it's on the wrong thing.